Hello. Thank you for your interest in Aduvo and wanting to know a little bit more about our product. Aduvo is automated marketing for mortgage teams, and we help mortgage teams turn their past clients into repeat closings. Our ideal customer is the experienced mortgage loan officer without a marketing team. We don't really care if they work for a large lender, small broker, everything in between, so long as that organization doesn't provide their loan officers dedicated marketing support internally. That's really where Adubo fits in. And the problem that we're trying to solve is improving their repeat business rates. The small lender average is about a 14% recapture rate, whereas the large consumer direct lenders enjoy upwards of a 70% recapture rate. And our product is specifically designed to help narrow that 56% gap. One of the key reasons for that gap is that over two-thirds of past borrowers will forget their loan officer in just over a year if we're not staying in touch with those past borrowers. And the time between transactions is 5 to 7 years and growing. And our customers know this. As we typically onboard a customer, it's a lot of agreement, head nodding when we kind of explain the problem and what we're set out to do. The challenge is there's not a great hands-free solution in the market today to help our customers stay remembered and increase their recapture rates. And that's really why we built Aduvo. And I think Aduvo is unique in the market in three specific ways. One is our rapid onboarding, typically less than 30 minutes. Two are our turnkey campaigns, so we write and curate all the content for you. And last are our tight integrations with our loan origination system partners. Onboarding typically takes 15 to 30 minutes of a loan officer's time. We'll collect your NMLS information, logo, headshot, so on and so forth. Then at the end of that call, we step through each of our core campaigns that we recommend our customers turn on, explain that we've written all the content, checked it for compliance. We show them the schedule that it runs on and really that it runs forever once they activate a campaign. Their job is to simply review those campaigns and enable them during that onboarding call. Then the customer exits the call and we get to work with their loan origination system provider to import all of their historical loan data and stay up to date after that, right? So that whenever they hit the save button from that point forward in their LOS, Aduvo is going to receive that loan update within just a couple of seconds. The typical loan officer experience with our product is really not in our product. We like to joke internally that we view logins as a failure, and instead you operate normally within your LOS, right? So in this particular example, we're going to start a new loan file, capture some borrower and some realtor information. That loan officer hits save, and then just a few seconds later, Aduvo receives that loan and gets to work. And in a typical transaction, we're going to start half a dozen campaigns and have 2 to 3 touch points per month to both the borrower audience and the realtor audience forever, right? So our typical campaigns include loan status alerts, happy birthdays, newsletters for both the borrower and the realtor, as well as text-based loan status alerts for the realtors. They love those versus the emails. And then after a campaign is sent, we push a report to that loan officer's inbox that outlines the message that was sent, how many were sent, who it was sent to, who opened it, who clicked it, so on and so forth. So you don't have to log into our product to see that Aduvo is doing the job it was hired to do. And if you do log into our product, we have a simple heads-up display that really gives that same basic information, then expands on it a bit. So how campaigns are performing, maybe campaigns that you might recommend turning on. Okay, well, let's go take a look at Aduvo. Excuse me, get back to the dashboard here. Really, really simple design. So as you visit the product for the first time after your loans have been ingested, you'll see kind of a total database snapshot here at the top left, as well as upcoming birthdays and loan anniversaries. Always a great opportunity to do a phone outreach that couples with our email text messages that we send. You'll see, similar to that day after report, recently sent messages, and you can click on any of these to see more details. We also tell you the big sends that are upcoming, your top performing campaigns, and then any recommended campaigns for new content we've created that you have not yet enabled. On the marketing side itself, if we go to our quick start here, these are the campaigns that we'll review with you during onboarding. A couple I'd like to highlight. We've got a 19-part holiday campaign in here, and you can preview each of these messages before they're sent, right? So again, all part of onboarding is to review these, make sure they kind of fit your tone and messaging, and turn any off that you don't want to send. Birthdays, another really popular one. We also rotate out all of our holidays and all of our birthday content each year, so the borrower, the realtors, don't see stale content year in, year out. Another popular one is our borrower newsletter. So we write this each and every month on your behalf. We write some of these articles ourselves, others we curate from public sources on the internet, but we do check every single article and every single link in that article to ensure that none of these are backlinked back to a large lender that could cause problems for your organization. And the last, realtor newsletter, same basic idea, but there's also market-specific information that we include in part of that monthly realtor newsletter. Okay. On to people and loans. So here is the entirety of your contact database. These would be any contacts that we've imported from your LOS, any old spreadsheets that you have lying around, old CRM data. Will all help you import that as part of your onboarding experience. And inside of here, you can very quickly create filters, right? So here are 7 most popular filters that we always put front and center for you. We've got several dozen additional filters, all loan and contact specific from your LOS. And note rate's always a great example here in the demo. So if we say, hey, show me everything that's above 6.5%, here's the audience that meets that particular criteria, right? And we could quickly send them a campaign, a message, make a new campaign, again, coming right from your LOS data. Okay, so now if we pull up a sample contact here, here's all the basic contact information, again, that we pulled in from your LOS. You can update these with fresh information if you have up-to-date information, but also includes message history, right? So we see which messages were sent to this particular contact. We can open this template to see what that message was. We also have the ability to tag a particular contact. So maybe this came in from a past CRM and we want to exclude them from a campaign event or something like that. So you can really make endless tags and then use these tags to include or exclude this resource, this contact, from a particular marketing campaign. We also have the ability to add notes, right? Pretty much self-explanatory there, but you can come back in the content and see any notes that were added by you or others in the organization. And then last, I'd like to show the lists themselves. So that filter that I showed you in the people and loan section, you can save those filters and reuse them both for contact purposes and for campaign purposes. And you can share these with others in the organization or keep them private to yourself. You always have the ability to create your own contacts as well. So if you need to create something outside of your LOS and you want it just to live in Aduvo, you can do that here and add those folks to your same marketing campaigns. And that's really it. So Aduvo is designed to be really, really simple and streamlined and to help you be remembered to your past borrowers. So to increase your recapture rates, to remember if you're in the next loan. Look forward to having future conversations with you and have a great day. Thanks.